Hello, and welcome to the sequent episode of The Dog and the Trainer. And today I'd like to talk about Belbin's team roles model. Now that's a very interesting model because if you're a manager or a leader, you should know how to categorize people so to get the ultimate result. Now people can be thought-oriented, people-oriented, and action-oriented. Now, when you know these, you can incorporate them into the particular roles. Well, let's start with the first grouping. The first one, really, and we're looking at the thought-oriented people, are those who could be categorized as the plant. Now, a plant, or the plant, is a genuine innovator. The one who likes to be praised for this and creates absolutely novel concepts, ideas. Sometimes these can be impractical. These people are rather poor communicators, but generate fabulous ideas. And then we have the monitor or the evaluator, and these are the best when they evaluate the ideas of others, right? So for example, what the plants generate, they are very, very objective. They see all the pros and the cons, and are very, very analytical as far as looking at all the options before coming to a conclusion. And then the third one in this group is the specialist. So a person that holds specialist knowledge, who prides in his or her skills and abilities, a person who really holds a genuine professional status. To sum up this bit, so thought-oriented roles are those of plant, the monitor evaluator, and the specialist. And now hello again. After my walk with Roxy, we move on to people-oriented roles. Now, we have three here, and the first one is the coordinator. That is the traditional coordinator. Somebody who guides the team, who can take on this role, lead the team, recognize the values of the team. Usually such a person is good-natured and works towards the result of the team's work. Now, next one is the team worker. So the person who provides support, who works very effectively and works together within the team. These people are usually very diplomatic, very good negotiators, and allow for team cohesion. And the third one in this group is the resource investigator. The resource investigator has a very good and important role as he or she develops contacts, especially within external stakeholders, so people outside the team, so to gain information and data, or generally all the resources that may be needed for the purpose of the team. Now, usually this person is quite extroverted, so to be able to build relationships with people elsewhere. And now, before we move on to the part devoted to action-oriented roles, the lady has just got something nice to gobble up. Anyway, okay, action-related roles. This is what we are going to discuss, and these also include 3 roles. And the first one in this group is the shaper. Now, the shaper is a truly dynamic person. Usually extroverted, who likes working and stimulating others to achieve. A person who likes to shake things up a little bit, okay? So if they see obstacles, these are no problems at all. All right? So they like challenges, and they like to push projects and teams and things to happen, right? Sometimes they even offend people, but that's not to worry. That's the characteristic of the one. And then we have the implementer. So the implementer is the one who makes sure that things are done and achieved. So he or she turns the team's ideas into action plans, for example, and true actions. Sometimes these people are a little bit conservative, but they really work systematically, right? And efficiently. They can be really counted on, right? So a very action-oriented role as well. So they are the ones who make sure that the job is done. And then the third one here is the completer, finisher. So that's the one, and it's also an action-oriented role, who makes sure that a particular task is closed, it is completed thoroughly, okay? This is the one who looks into the nitty-gritty, the details, right? And sometimes he or she is referred to as the perfectionist. So we have covered 3 areas and 9 team roles. And one thing to consider and to remember, it is this, that you don't need 9 people in a team to cover all the roles. It's okay, sometimes people can take on and incorporate more than 1 role, sometimes 2 or even 3. So your team does not have to be a 9-person team, it can be smaller, but it is really good for the efficiency of the team for all the 9 roles discussed to be included in the team package. And that's all from us today. Heading back home. Be in touch and see you soon.